Breaking news coverage.
Shows the New York Emmy winner for best breaking news coverage.
The Murrow Award. The New York Emmys. The best news coverage.
It just doesn't get any better.
CBS 2 News is New York's best newscast.
Welcome back to CBS 2 News Saturday morning. June is Skin Cancer Awareness Month. This year, more than 1 million Americans will develop one of the 3 forms of skin cancer, and every hour an American dies of the disease. Sobering statistics. And join me now, our skin cancer surgeon, Dr. Ariel Osted, and melanoma patient, Danielle Beluti. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Danielle, very interesting to put a face on this. You're just 26, or you discovered this when you were 26.
Diagnosed when I was 26.
And skin cancer, #2 killer only to breast cancer in young women. How did this affect you when you discovered this, and how did you find out that you had skin cancer in the first place?
Well, I started out, it was a beauty mark on my leg. I ignored it.
Right?
Yep. It was very simple, too. It wasn't big at all. I ignored it. And then my primary doctor noticed it, and she urged me to check it out. So I went for a biopsy, and unfortunately came back as 2.2 melanoma. And
that means that's the size of the melanoma?
It goes by levels. So it had 2.2, and then I was referred to Dr. Osted, and I had it removed.
Okay, so where are you in your treatment right now?
Right now I go for regular skin treatments every 6 months. However, after I was diagnosed, I had to go every 3 months.
Okay.
And considering it was cancer, I had to get my lymph nodes checked every 3 months and a full body check from head to toe.
Very serious. How has this changed how you operate on a daily basis, not just in the summertime? And how do you deal with your friends? I mean, do you talk to your friends about this, and what kind of activities are you able to do?
It's funny. At first, I was not afraid to tell my friends, but it was something I didn't want to come out and say. I didn't want to scare them. Because you don't want to scare anyone. You want to make people aware.
Right.
So I explained to them, and I try and encourage them every day to wear sunblock. As you notice, a lot of moisturizers for women now have sunblock in it.
Right.
So no matter what season it is, winter, spring, summer, fall, I have 25 on my face every day. If I go in the sun, I put sunblock on, sometimes to toe. And it just makes you more aware.
Do you go to the beach anymore?
Not as much.
Actually,
not at all.
Outdoor sports?
Outdoor sports I do because I love to run and walk, but I make sure I have sunblock on, and I'm careful. I was actually at an outdoor wedding last year, and I put sunblock on because I knew I was going to be outside, so it makes you more aware.
You definitely think about it. And Dr. Osted, what is it that we should be looking out for? I don't think at 26 a lot of us think about going for this, a skin screening, a full body skin screening. What should we be doing?
I think the most important step that one needs to take is to be aware that unfortunately no one is particularly immune from skin cancer, and if people who are particularly fair skin, blonde hair, blue eyes, who do have moles, who exactly are those.
What is it that we look for? The ABCD.
There is a criteria that's put out by the American Academy of Dermatology. It's divided into the ABCD criteria. A stands for asymmetry. These are different characteristics of moles. A is for asymmetry, where the mole has different borders. B stands for borders, if the borders are irregular. C is for color, a mole that has different shades of brown color in it, red, dark brown, light brown.
Or if it changes color.
Or if it changes color. And D is for diameter. If a mole is larger than the size of a pencil eraser, that's important to get that mole examined.
Skin check for everybody every year, is that your recommendation?
My recommendation is that everyone should have a skin exam annually. That really can save lives. Early detection leads to a cure.
There you go. All right. Thank you very much. Dr. Osted, Danielle, thank you both for being here today, and we'll be right back with the morning's top stories.